Brockmo's back and ready for action.
It's time for Brock Mahoney. Look at all the heads that are crazy. It's Brock Mahoney time. Keeping it real with Brock Mahoney, yeah.
For those of you just tuning in, my name is Brock Mahoney, and I am part of the best fraternity ever. It's my life. I roll with a little posse called Pi Delta Gamma Rho Omega. You might have heard of us. We throw the best parties ever. One of the parties had the theme Jello Heaven. All the girls dressed up like angels, and all the guys had big buckets of Jello that they dumped on the girls dressed as angels. It was awesome. So much Jello and flesh. So spring break is almost here, man. Spring break! This is the most sacred time for me. There's Cancun, or Panama City Beach, or Bismarck, North Dakota. I could go there. It's cheap. Let's see what you have to say, America. It's time for a little viewer mail. Haha. This letter is from the sexy twins in Clarkston, North Carolina. They say, "Dear Brock," that's me, "we are interested to hear about your most memorable spring break experience." I was hanging out with my friends Dale and Cricket. Yeah, that's right, his name is Cricket. He doesn't really speak words more than he just kind of chirps. You kind of guess what he has to say. I highly doubt I have ever given him a proper response to what he's actually asked. So we went to this local bar in town called the Devil's Toenail, and I got so wasted in 20 minutes off of 8 whiskeys and orange crushes. A whiskey and orange crush is what we like to call a bloated Francis. And I saw Rachel Callahan there. "Yo, Rachel! What are you doing here?" And I kind of turned on that suave, sophisticated Brock. "You are so beautiful. I love you." And I really think I made an impression on her. Ow. We haven't really spoke since then, but I don't think we need to. That was a great question, sexy twins. Thank you for that. I'm glad to be back. But I want to hear from you guys, so put a little comment underneath this box right here, right down there where you can type stuff and say, "Brock, you totally remind me of my coolest friend. Hey, Brock, I love you. Brock, when is the world going to end?" You know, stuff like that. Because I want to talk about what you want me to talk about. I want to talk about everything that I can possibly talk about. That's not to say that I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. But if you want me to talk about something, I'll consider it highly, and then hopefully we can talk about it. If you're not into the YouTube, then email me at brockmo@gmail.com. It's super easy. If you have an email address, you can email me. Unless you don't have an email address and you refuse to get one, then stop watching. You got a crazy party you're throwing? I want to be there. You need a band to play? I want to do it. I want to play in the band. I play clarinet. I'm all over the bassoon, possibly oboe. I can throw that together pretty well. Taragato, the claves, the trumpet, harpsichord, the little washboard thing, spoons. I can make elephant noises. I can do a little ventriloquism.
Yo, I'm Brock Mahoney's hand. I rock hard.
You just need to take care of transportation or airfare accommodations like hotels. I'm not like a rock star about it. As long as it's like, 4 stars or above, then I'm cool. Just a few minor details to party with the Brock. So that's about all the time we got tonight. Make sure to tell me about your spring break plans, because I'd love to hear about them. Put them down there. Not like personally on you. I was like speaking like on my comments board. Don't like write your spring break plans and then place them somewhere below your waist. That's not what I meant whatsoever. Just in case you care, here's what's coming up next week on Keepin' It Real with Brock Mahoney. Next week on Keepin' It Real with Brock Mahoney, I invite Rachel Callahan to my fraternity's awesome spring formal. Rachel, what's going on? It's Brock. Hey, Rachel, do you want to do something, or maybe, shh. Let's give that another shot. My head wasn't clear. Totally kicked butt this time. Totally.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Damn cell phone.
Yeah, it's Brock Mahoney.
What? This is not. Wrong. Wrong number. Wrong. Who's the Brock Mahoney? I don't know him. Wrong number. That really went great.